NasEBK arrested for murder in Times Square.
Yeah, I'm in Gotham City.
I think you think better than K.
Even though it get crazy, don't talk like SLIXZZ.
What up? This is SLIXZZ, and I can't do this anymore. I just can't do it anymore. You see the title. They talking about Mr. Big Deal. Was arrested in a connection to a Times Square shooting that left someone dead. Oh. No. Now the article reads, Bronx man cuffed for Times Square shooting that left man dead in February. A Bronx man was arrested for allegedly killing a man in a Times Square shooting last month. Nazir Valenzuela, 19, was arrested in connection to the murder of a 22-year-old. Valenzuela was picked up in Jersey on March 10 before being transferred back to Midtown for his arrest. Around 5:36 p.m. on February 9th, Valenzuela allegedly got into an argument with the 22-year-old at the corner of 44th Street and 8th Avenue in Times Square. The argument escalated and Valenzuela allegedly shot the 22-year-old, striking him on the right side of his chest. The man tried to flee but ultimately collapsed after making it a block to Chick-fil-A. Police say that MS repeatedly attempted to revive the man at the scene with CPR before he was taken to Mount Sinai West, where he unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. Police sources say that Valenzuela, who is said to be a drill rapper, and the 22-year-old knew each other and he was the intended target. Valenzuela was charged with murder in the second degree. Now, before I continue, I just want to say I send my condolences to the 22-year-old's family who unfortunately lost his life. And I remember us posting this article on Instagram.
But I ain't gonna lie, he said shooting someone in Times Square is basically a crash out. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was in that predicament, I would be on some shit where I'm like, yeah, there are hella cameras around Times Square, but if I'm masked up, hoodied up, and there's so much going on, like, I seen someone, like, I look back at the news articles, it was, like, interviewing people, they were like, we were down here, and we didn't even know, like, something happened. You feel me? So it's, like, if, like, it's so much noise going around that, and there's so many people, I feel like it's easy to just shoot somebody and just run off and go into the shadows type shit. Yeah, Eli Frost got locked for that shit back in 21, I think. I think it was summer 2021. Free him.
Instagram.
I think he locked up for a gun charge.
When it happened. But believe me, I had no idea that NasEBK could have possibly had anything to do with this. When I saw this, it blew my mind. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was honestly flabbergasted. Now, after this news went viral all over the internet, someone who's running NasEBK's account said this in a post. Innocent. Only God can judge me. Be home soon. Free the guys. Now, we all know at the end of the day, this is all alleged. He's gonna have to be proven guilty in a court of law. However, you telling me if this is true, that this nigga NasEBK was up in it at broad daylight in Times Square? I'm gonna tell it to you right now, it don't get more reckless.
Yeah, they did say 5 p.m.
than that. And bro, they're saying he's a drill rapper, which means that they know that he's DOA or whatever have you. And they said the 22-year-old that he shot in Times Square was the intended target. Like they knew each other. Bro, I'm not wishing this on NasEBK, but I think they're gonna add him on to the RICO. Bro, this whole time I thought he was only facing terroristic threats because of the shit that he did in the airport and in the shopping mall. I guess y'all could stop blaming Booba for that now. Them terroristic threats is light. This nigga facing a whole murder charge now.
Yeah, that would be simple assault, bro. Them videos, like, I think that's just gonna be simple assault, bro. I didn't think he was gonna do any hard time for it. People were saying like the terroristic shit, like that doesn't mean like that's not what y'all think it is. Like that's just the added charge. Like it's not no terrorist shit or no crazy shit like that. But yeah, I never thought that case was gonna go anywhere. I think the hardest thing was gonna be sitting in Jersey because I don't think Jersey got bail. So for me, he caught a case in Jersey and caught a case in New York for the airport situation in New York. Those are the only two things he was fighting. And then I don't know. I just feel like I hate when people just comment on situations like this when they have they watch one video, one news clip, or read one article, and then they try to say he crashed out. You feel me? We don't know at the end of the day, and it's like, why speak on someone's situation that, you feel me? He wasn't there. So I know I say the same thing every time something like this happens, but I just hate the internet, bro. Like, you're the freedom of speech, bro, but some people's opinions just,
And honestly, it's a shame. And I know,
the internet just
some
gives
of
everybody
you
a platform.
females is about to be mad at me right now. But I blame all this on Jada Kingdom.
And it's crazy, bro, because, like, I was seeing comments saying, like, oh, Brody, because they saying he's guilty or whatever. They like, oh, Brody should get less time if he's, like, acting for the internet and trying to be gangster for the internet. I'm like, damn, bro, like, he found a whole murder charge and y'all still not even, like, y'all still think he's just a ball player and shit. You feel me? I'm not saying he's like that or nothing, but it's like, catch a murder charge ain't nothing to fuck around with.
I blame it all on Jada. Why did you?
And they were making fun of him for being with Jada, being cool with Jada, staying out of New York. He was out of New York for months, just on Jada, with Jada, going on tour, going everywhere, living in Florida.
You leave him.
Crazy. And it's crazy because they were saying, you feel me, Melly G, that was Melly G's man or whatever from 800. I don't think he was G's or anything. I think he was just cool with 800. His block was cool with 800. But it's just crazy. Like, Times Square, I don't know how big Times Square is, but I know there's like a couple streets and there's hella people, bro. So to run into like your ops outside of like your borough just seems so random and so rare that I don't know.
Why? But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm off this.
And then here goes the clip of they saying this is Melly G right here. This is dude that got shot. This is the aftermath of it.
Collapsing right outside. We are stopping the video.
Hey, just to let y'all know, if y'all get shot, put pressure on the wound and lay down. Like, you standing up and trying to hunch over, like, no, bro, that's just gonna make the blood leak even more. If you get shot in your chest, shot somewhere, just like take your fucking hoodie off and wrap it around there, put pressure on it so the blood just doesn't keep gushing out. You feel me? This is Times Square. It's gonna be hard for someone to hurry up and get them, bro. There's so many people and shit. Like, it's terrible. But yeah, him hunching over is like the worst thing you could do, bro. Just like lay down on your back or something. I don't know.
Video right there. The
I was watching this show like, God.
22-year-old later died before collapsing right outside. We are stopping the video.
And it's crazy, bro. If this is Melly G, like, you think Melly G a talented artist, bro. I think he one of the best at 800. But him being in this close to situation, if this is him, it could have easily been him. I don't know. So stay safe, bro. I don't know what y'all doing down in Times Square. Enjoying yourselves, but damn. Whoa.
In this dramatic surveillance
Whoa.
obtained by Pix 11 News, you can see people desperately running for cover.
Yeah, they're definitely running right here. The fuck?
Cover after gunfire interrupts the cover.
They saying this Melly? Yeah,
After
this ain't real.
Gunfire
this all paid
interrupts the
actors.
evening commute near Times Square. A 22-year-old man was hit in the chest by a bullet. He too was running, but did not get away fast enough. After being hit, he walked into a...
Yo, bro, that's the worst thing you could do. I ain't gonna lie. Like, standing over and just letting the... You feel me? Nah, bro, you gotta sit on your back and just try to cover that shit, bro. Nah. That's just like the state of shock, though.
Deli on 43rd Street and 8th Avenue for help. Before collapsing right outside. We are stopping the video right there. The 22-year-old later died. It was Thursday evening. Bill Kokokis was at work. He owns the Times Eatery across the street.
3 months ago happens again, another kill over here.
Sources tell us this started as a fight, a possible drug deal gone wrong, that quickly escalated. Either way, another act of
drug deal.
Violence in one of the city's busiest neighborhoods, filled with tourists, leaves Kokokis nervous.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and it's like, when you sign up for this lifestyle, you gotta be on something wherever, bro. You feel me? It's just unfortunate that they happen to allegedly run into each other downtown. You feel me? I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it was NasEBK. I don't know what, but you feel me? I wasn't there, so I don't know. But you feel me? You just gotta be. You know what you signed up for. You feel me? See someone that did something to your dead man's. Gotta be on that, bro. Unfortunately, but in Times Square in the tourist spot, you know that shit. What they was gonna let that shit fly. Again, I don't know if he did it, but yeah, bro. Tourist spot is the worst spot. And feel me? Spinning the blocks in the poverty-stricken neighborhoods in the ghetto. They gonna let that shit fly. You feel me? Most of the time, but when it comes to tourists and public, especially in Times Square in downtown New York and Manhattan, they don't get you.
Thinking long and hard.
I feel uncomfortable. I feel I have to do something else. I have to move out of the city. I'm in the city 47 years.
The crossroads of the world has long since been cleaned up over the years. But recently, it seems crime is making a comeback, with shootings, slashings, and muggings happening at any time in or near Times Square. NYPD.
I'm definitely glad I didn't put this at the end of my video.
He says so far this year, there has been an uptick in felony assaults in Midtown South.
I want to put this. I don't know, bro. They had the whole aftermath of it. Yeah, I
Times Square, with 27 incidents in 2023, 19 in 2022. That's up more than 42%.
Try to fix problems.
During a luncheon with the Broadway Association, talking about public safety in Times Square.
The guy in the Nike ski mask is Melly G from 800. What the fuck? Oh, look at this. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Free NasEBK. Almost hit Melly G from 800. The fuck? What it is, buddy. Free NasEBK.